There's always blame, blame, blame. Everyone gets blamed. But what we really need to do is talk about father absence. Families without dads, without fathers. Can we talk about alcohol abuse? Can we talk about boys who cannot read or children that can't read for meaning? Can we talk about schools where teachers do not teach and parents do nothing about it? They don't even revolt. Can we talk about communities that protect criminals because they are our boys? Can we talk about elders who demand respect but deliver failure? I mean, Jacob Zuma is a live example of this, okay? All these MK people believing in Jacob. I mean, he's a gangster, he's a criminal, he's a bad person, and you respect him. Respect for elders is wonderful when elders are wise, when they're good people, but it's deadly when elders are corrupt, incompetent, abusive. And tribal pride is wonderful when it builds belonging, but it's deadly when it becomes patronage, ethnic voting blocks, and prosecution for mediocrity. I'm thinking MK here. And masculinity is wonderful when it means courage, provision, discipline, support, but it's deadly when it becomes violence, sexual irresponsibility, and swagger without achievement. So let's compare that with cultures in South Africa that have produced better outcomes or better results. Let's take Afrikaner culture. For all its sins, the Afrikaners built schools, universities, churches, saving institutions, agricultural networks, and powerful mutual aid systems. They help each other. Anglo-South Africans, of which I'm one, built extraordinary businesses, commercial networks, professional norms, global links, and institutional fluency. And what about a micro group in South Africa, microculture, the Jewish South Africans? The Jewish South Africans, despite being a small and growing smaller community, punch way above their weight through education, family cohesion, literacy, entrepreneurship, and international networks. Think of the extraordinary Friday Shabbat dinners where everyone gets together. Indian South Africans are a good example. They've often shown extraordinary family discipline, business focus, and educational ambition, and they too punch way above their weight. Are these groups morally superior? No, absolutely not. Some benefited from exclusion. Some built walls, and some still live behind walls, literally and physiologically. But we would be fools not to study the behaviors that worked from these different cultures and groups. Stable families work. Reading and education works. Saving works. Private enterprise works. Low tolerance for crime works. And serious schooling works. You need to be reading all the time. Global networks work, I know that. And social shame against failure also works. So let's be fair. Black South Africans have made real progress, even under the moronic ANC policies and ANC corruption. Some extraordinary Black South Africans, I mean, William Gumede, Bonsai Shongwe, I can name hundreds and hundreds, Teddy Kuzwa, I can name hundreds of them. And Stats South Africa says that among Black Africans aged 25 and older, those with only primary education or less fell from 58% in 1996 to 22% recently. Secondary attainment more than tripled. That is real. That is progress. And that is good. And that needs to be celebrated. But here's the problem. The pace is too slow and excuses are way, way, way too many. Stats South Africa also says households headed by someone with tertiary education average around 570,000 Rand in income, thereabouts.